I wanted to show you a couple of different ways that you can get information from the internet into your OneNote notebooks for saving for later. And this is how I build up a lot of my lesson plan and my ideas. So if you look over here in my graphic arts, I have several different topics that we do throughout the year. I have project ideas, I have art lessons, I have Photoshop, I have design, photography, typography, some of the books I use, my daily lesson plans, and just some general stuff like my syllabus and whatnot. So here's one of the ways that I do it. You can always come over here. Here's a website that somebody sent me, and I can always copy and paste, the traditional information. I can just run down the page like this. It's a really long one. I don't want that stuff at the bottom, but let's say I just want this information here. So I can highlight it and I can do copy, and I can come over to OneNote and I can click on here and I can click just, paste. Keep the formatting in there. And, it does an okay job. For some pages though, it doesn't do that great of a job. So let me show you one other way that you can do that. If I click over here, and I don't have to highlight it, I can be anywhere on the page, and I'm going to essentially just do a print. So I'll click print, and you'll notice if you have OneNote installed on your computer, you have this right here. It's a printer, and it says send to OneNote. So essentially it's taking a print of that page, and it's just going to embed it right into your OneNote. So when I click on print, it's going to ask me in OneNote, it pops open this little box, and it says where do I want to store it? And I can choose any of the folders that I have, and I can go and pick any of these kind of subfolders in here. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick on the design one again, say OK, and it places it in there. And then it places it a little bit differently, where it's now more of a page by page, and you can see 1, 2, 3 page numbers in here. So it's not exactly like copying and pasting, but for some web pages this works better than copying and pasting your information over. So here again was the embedding it with the printer, and here is the copy and paste. In the copy and paste, I only get the stuff that I want, and let me see if there's a link in here. The links are active, so that is another way. If you want to maintain the links that you have embedded in it, you can do that. If it doesn't copy over correctly, you can always do the file print to and send to OneNote.